What's up, guys? It's Brain Prince from the Bottom Feeders 2 clan. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving holiday yesterday if you celebrated it. I'm bringing you this video today from my baby free-to-play account named Stinkbug, also in the Bottom Feeders 2 clan. This account started out as just a fun account for my daughter to play around with, so she would stop messing with my account and losing 500 trophies once a week. And it quickly turned into me getting a crown chest for her once a day, and it then turned into me getting a crown chest and filling her slots up every day, which turned into a high level 7, almost level 8. So I'm going to go ahead and use it as a free-to-play account and get her up to level 8 and see how we can do with some challenges and tournaments. But in the meantime, brought you this video, which is a perfect defense against our competitor, furtiveprox 437 from the Jart E Moy clan. Looks like it's Italian colors in his emblem there. And he's also running a Golem deck with a witch and a prince, valkyrie, hog rider, spear, goblins, minion, hoard, and the arrows. And in my Golem deck, I have the mega minion, the minion, the tombstone, the lightning, the arrows, the musketeers, and the skeleton army, which I'm almost positive is a carbon copy deck of TMD Yao Yao's deck that he used to win the King's Challenge about a month ago. He won $15,000 after beating out Colton in the final round. It was a really good battle to watch. If you look it up on YouTube, I'm sure you won't have no problem finding it. But for the time being, let's get this one going here. I start out with my Golem on the left-hand side behind my tower. Now, early in the match, I don't mind playing my Golem in the corner. If you're trying to build up as much elixir as possible with your Golem, you want to play him right behind your King's Tower. There is 2 extra tiles between the King's Tower and the path than the corner over there. So you count from the path there, you got 1, 2, 3 tiles, then you got to the path. But where you can set him down in right behind the King's Tower, you'll actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, then the path. So you got a little bit extra time if you start him out behind the King's Tower. He puts the prince down in defense pretty much right at the bridge, and he follows it up with the witch right behind him. I'm going to put this in half play while I try to commentate. Still getting the hang of this commentating. It's amazing how fast the game goes when you're trying to talk over it. But when you're waiting for elixir to build up, it seems like a second takes forever. You understand what I'm saying? Anyhow, I put the skeleton army down in front to give my army and my tower an opportunity to do some damage on the witch and that prince before they get to my Golem. And that's exactly what they do. And right behind my Golem, I put down the mega minion. He also put down the spear goblins behind his witch, and then he follows that up with the minion horde behind them. But it's not quite enough, because once my minions go down, and then I put my musketeer behind them, it's call it a day for that. Oh, I never even got the... Yeah, there he is. I think that's it for that left-hand tower. You gotta love your first counter of the entire match to take the tower down. Now, some of furtiveprox's cards were a little bit higher than ours in level. Some were even on. So it's interesting to play against people who are at equal level or with a little bit better cards. It gives you an opportunity to try to gauge where your game is at. But in any case, so down in the first minute, first counter push, we took down his left-hand tower. We know some of his cards are a little bit leveled higher than ours. So if we had to... all we have to do at this point forward is really focus on defense. Try to get a second crown or try to get the third crown. But really, at this point, it doesn't matter. So we'll get back into this here. Full speed. He puts down the prince right on top of the musketeer. And I put the tombstone down here in the middle to pull the prince over. Now there, you know, I go 4 tiles down from the center, 3 tiles in from the path. That placement of any defensive building is going to pull their troops, giving your tower some time to get some free shots in on their push. So here he's got the prince coming in, the tombstone. Then I drop the mega minion and skeleton army to give him a hand taking that down. And there I dropped the skeleton army surround right on the right on top of the prince. The Valk just completely thrashes the skeleton army. There are 1 or 2 swings with that axe. She tears them apart. Those spear goblins take care of my mega minion. I put my minion down in the middle to help deal with those spear goblins coming up. And the minions go down in front of the king's tower. So right now, he's got a slight elixir advantage, which I just took. But that was only because he played the cards. I throw that tombstone down just in the nick of time in front of the tower there, which keeps the hog from getting to my tower. And I put the musketeer in the middle to fire over at the path. And that's one thing that you could do that can really help save some hit points off your towers and off your troops. Rather than put your troops like right in front or behind of the people you're defending against, putting them out 2, 3, 4 tiles from the path not only saves their own hit points, it forces your enemies to focus their attention elsewhere other than on your tower. So even if they come straight across and kill my musketeer and then turn back around and go back to the path, during that entire time your tower is going to be shooting at them. So it's always a good play, even if you know you can't beat the troop that's coming at the path towards your tower. Say all you have is minions or goblins, and you have a prince coming up the path at you. You just set it over into the middle. That at least forces the prince to sidetrack for a second or two. It gives you time to build elixir. It gives you time for your tower to do a little bit of extra damage on them. So we bring us back in, and that was the clutch play that helped secure the idea of a perfect defense. They put the minion horde down. Musketeer and arrows handles that with no problem. My musketeer is heading up the path. The Valkyrie meets him right at the bridge. And she's got a full health bar. Minions down, and that's exactly right there. I put the mega minions on the right-hand side there. That forced those spear goblins to focus their attention into the center while he attacked the Valk. So although he's going to take up a lot of damage from those spear goblins and the minions, he's going to be focusing all of his attack onto that Valk, giving him the opportunity to take it down along with the tower. And there we got the mega minion and the musketeer defending against the witch and the skeleton army. And we're down to just under 40 seconds, 30 seconds into the match. We head across the bridge. With only 30 seconds left, he puts the hog down along with the minion horde. There's the tombstone in the middle to pull the minion horde and the hog. The mega minion handles that. The skeleton army gives the mega minion in hand, defending the troops coming down the right-hand side. Tombstone again. I cycle back to back that quickly because this is a very low-cost deck that was able to pull those spawn skeletons from the witch. I put the musketeer close to the wall, which pulled the Valk over to there, and there you had a perfect defense against furtiveprox 437 by our free-to-play stink bug account. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to have some more hopefully another video coming on later today. If not, definitely tomorrow. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe, share with your friends, email down below, comment, and I'll try to get back to everyone if you leave a comment. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day.